What's up, guys? Ever since I made the video about eBay stores, we've been getting a lot more questions about stores and wanting me to elaborate on things. So that's what we're going to do today. It is the weekend, so we're going to have a short video, nice and short. I know that's what you guys actually like. You don't want to hear me talk. So why don't we just get into it and talk about these store questions? Now, Sammy J, he's not too worried about the perks you get with a store, but he's wondering about the algorithm. What does the eBay store do for an algorithm? Does it help increase your traffic? Does it help increase your views? Does it help your sell-through rate? Does a store help with all that? Because if so, that's what he wants. That's a great question. All right, guys, so it's obvious you want me to elaborate more on eBay stores and what that can do for you. So that's what we're going to do today. I got 2 comments that are going to talk about that. So let's do this. Sam, I'm not sure if an eBay store actually does affect the algorithm, and if it helps you get more traffic and more sales. I know it's something that people always ask about and they think about, and I guess it's for good reason. You're giving eBay more money, then people assume eBay would give you more traffic and direct more buyers your way. But honestly, does that help, and is that true? I'm honestly not too sure. The reason is there's a lot of people who don't have any eBay store and they make great sales. They make great money and make more than some full-time sellers who have huge eBay stores. So will having a store help you in the algorithm? It's a good question. Something I'm just not too sure about. Personally, I don't think it helps. I don't think it does. So yeah, I mean, I'm going back and forth. I've continued shipping while I've gone back and forth and thought about this and made mistakes in the film, and I've edited that stuff out because you don't need me going back and forth, not finding the correct words and then losing my train of thought. You don't need to see that. You might want to see my face when I'm like really going back and forth on what I want to say, but yeah, you don't need to see that. I really just don't know. I could see why people think it would help traffic-wise, but I don't know. I don't believe it helps, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things here on eBay. But I think it just leaves it, again, like I've said in other videos, up to you on if you think a store is worthwhile for you. Like you said, you barely hit 250 listings a month, so you're not too concerned about the perks that you get with it. So would getting a store for a little bit of extra traffic that may not be giving you actually extra traffic worth it? Who knows? Who knows? I really don't. And I wish I could give a better answer. I also said with the premium store, I get 10,000 listings and I get an additional 50,000 free in certain categories. Jacob wants me to elaborate on that, explain it again, slow it down to make sure he's understanding it correctly. And you know what? If he's confused, I'm sure I left a lot of you confused. So let's go cover that again. And to further elaborate on stores, Jacob asks that, I talked about those 10,000 stores and I get to 50,000. He just wants me to elaborate on that more. And that one I can do. So with the premium store, you get 10,000 free listings. Those are any category. Any category at all. You can have 10,000 items in 10,000 different categories and have no issues. When it comes to the additional 50,000 listings, that is in certain categories. It's the smaller dollar categories that eBay really tries to push, like video games, DVDs, trading cards. They've got a list on their website. I would link it, but I don't remember where it is. If I find it by the time this video comes out, then it'll be linked in the description below, but I'm not guaranteeing that. So yeah, the 50,000 is 50,000 additional listings on top of the 10,000 you already get, but in those specific categories. So with me selling these sports cards, right now I have just under 18,000, and those cards are all listed under the free listings. What they actually do is they take the sports cards out of my 50,000 free listings first, which is pretty cool because I can list 50,000 sports cards in those listings and then list 10,000 other things in other categories, which I feel like it's kind of backwards. I mean, if I was eBay, I'd want to, you know, wipe out those 10,000 and then give you your free ones. But I also understand why they're doing it. It gets them more money. It gets more listings on the site. It gives them potentially more sales. Because if these 50,000 cards go into the 50,000 free listings, and then I list, you know, say some clothes, some toys, some stuff like that, that stuff can also sell under the other 10,000. Where if the cards ate up that 10,000 first, I may not go list that stuff. So I guess I can see why they do that. But yeah, so 10,000 listings. 10,000 listings goes to every single category. And that's part of your store subscription. The 50,000 is additional that they give you in certain select categories. So Jacob, I hopefully that clears it up a little bit for you. If it doesn't, I do apologize about that. And just say so, and I'll try to further elaborate it. Maybe I'll even post a screenshot up on the screen from their website explaining it. That would probably really explain it better than I could. Then again, it's eBay, and we've seen their website. So yeah, guys, this was another short video today. Obviously, this one's coming out on the weekend, and I said we do some shorter ones on the weekends. But I appreciate you being here. Elaborate on that store, talk a little more. If you're interested in hearing more about stores and on eBay, then check out the video up here where I talk about when you should open a store, when you should upgrade a store, and what is really the best for you. So guys, go check that out, and I'll catch you on the next one.